Now let's take another example to explain the difference between distance and displacement. So suppose you want to travel to Dubai, so Goa would be somewhere here, and from Goa you want to travel to Dubai by road. Now the Dubai is in the UAE, so it is somewhere here. Let's mark it up here. Somewhere here is Dubai, and this is Goa. And you want to travel by road. So you would like to travel right up to Gujarat, Rajasthan, right up to, through Pakistan, through Iran, through Iraq, get into Saudi, and then come to Dubai, the UAE. And that distance is the actual path that you have covered is about 7,000 odd kilometers. 7,000, I've googled it, 7,192 kilometer. That is the road. If you're traveling by road, the actual path that you have covered. But when we normally want to travel to Dubai, we don't take the road. We take the plane. And the aircraft would take the shortest distance. And so if you're going to Dubai, you'll probably take your aircraft here in Goa and straight away fly out to Dubai. So this blue line that I have drawn will be the displacement. It is the shortest distance, which is about 2,217 kilometer. The initial position is Goa. The final position is Dubai. So the blue one is the displacement here. This is displacement. And this is the distance. So you have seen the distance is always greater than displacement. It is the shortest distance between two places is a displacement. Now we'll see again, to understand distance and displacement, we'll take two places in Goa. Here we've taken Dona Paula, which is somewhere here. You all must have been there. And we've taken here Vasco, which is here. Now if we want to travel from Dona Paula to Vasco by road, what we do? We go right across through Panjim, we cross Zuari, we get on here, and we come to Dona Paula. We come to Vasco. So this is Dona Paula, and this is Vasco. Okay, so this yellow what I have drawn is the distance covered. But if I were to denote the displacement between Dona Paula and Vasco, I would take the initial position, say Dona Paula, and the final position Vasco. And this would be my displacement. I would join this up. This blue would be my displacement, the shortest distance. After all this example, I will ask you a question. Can distance be less than displacement? You have distance. Can distance be less than displacement? Or is distance more than displacement? Which is true. If you have noticed everywhere, the distance traveled is always greater than displacement. So distance being less than displacement is wrong. Distance can never be less than displacement. It is always distance is greater than displacement or sometimes equal to displacement. That equal to displacement, we'll discuss those cases. But remember, distance can never be less than displacement. So let's just write that up to remember. Distance is never less than displacement. Either it is greater than displacement or it could be equal to displacement. Distance could be equal to displacement. Now when is distance equal to displacement? If you're moving along a straight path, if I come from one position, say A, and I'm moving to B, along a straight path. I do not change my path at all. I just go straight down like this. Yeah, I travel straight down. And this and displacement also will be the same, A and B. This also will be displacement. So again, from A to B, if I'm traveling the straight path, this is my distance. Here, this will be my distance. I'm just traveling straight on. And my displacement also will be the same. Initial position, final position. This also will be my displacement. So when is displacement equal to distance? When you're traveling along a straight path without changing direction. If you change direction, your distance and displacement are unequal. Let me emphasize on this point again. When is distance equal to displacement? So here I'm traveling from A to B along a straight path. And in this case, this is my distance. AB is distance. Let me mark my displacement. To mark my displacement, this is my initial position. A is my initial position. And the B is my final position. For displacement, I must know what is between initial and final position. This is my displacement. So when you see it in this case, the distance and displacement is equal. AB is also displacement. So distance is equal to displacement when object travels along a straight line. Without changing direction. Now what would happen if the object changed its direction? So I have point A here and I have point B. So this is A and this is B. And now the object goes from A to B and then returns to C. So the object is going from A to B and coming back to, say, point C. Now we'll see what is distance and displacement. Now we know distance is the actual path. So your distance will be the object has gone up like this to A and it has come back to C. So the actual path followed by the object is AB to go up and BC to come back. What will be its displacement? To know its displacement, I must know its initial position and final position. So which is its initial position? This was its initial position and C was its final position. So this is initial and this was final position. So what is displacement here? AC. Is distance equal to displacement in this case? Is distance equal to displacement? Distance is not equal to displacement. Why did this happen? Because object changed its direction while traveling. Object changed direction during the motion. So if I ask you when is distance equal to displacement, you will say when an object travels a straight line without changing direction. And when is distance not equal to direction? Here, when is distance not equal to direction or not equal to displacement? When is distance not equal to displacement? Is when object changes its direction. So here you can answer both these questions now. When is distance equal to displacement and when is distance not equal to displacement?